victory. You seem to not understand. With all the plastic that you did on your body, it's all gone to your head. Every single time you have stepped into a ring, and I've been there. I have carried you to success. So it makes the most sense that the person that got pinned all the way to Jamaica was the person holding the pressure on their shoulders of the team invasion of privacy. Every time we were about to lose, it was because of your ego. Every time we had something good, your ego stepped into the way. You always saw me as the second best. You said you made me a champion. What you did was make yourself a fool. See, the powers that I have, they were only shown a little bit at war games. I took you upon my shoulders along with your niece, and I made you crash and burn on your mat. I made you understand that your fake weed-wearing ass, fake pity balloon popping ass couldn't even win on your best day, and you couldn't even win if you sucked the owner's dick to get a title. You will understand what true power is. And no, it's not those inflatable things you have on your chest. It's not those horrid outfits that you wear. It's not them fucking awful wigs that you put up top your head. Because I promise you, the same way I clock in war games, I clock that key every time. You weren't a sister. You weren't a friend. You were an abuser, and you abused the power of the voodoo vanquishing. I promise you, Vic, I will vanquish you. And it will be sooner than you or your horrid mid-ass career expects. Oh, and bitch, that's what it feels like to fuck with a real champion.
The three letters ICW are on your screen, and you know what that means. ICW is coming back at you live for the aftermath of ICW Sin City. We are on the road to Day of Reckoning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania tonight. We have a jam-packed card for you. Tonight we will find out the brands revealed for the brand split. But to get to the future, we have to focus on the now as the Playboy Ramon will pimp America. Josh Wolf's open challenge will happen. Zach versus Chris Furious 3 in an unsanctioned match. A tag team tournament comes to ICW, and in the main event, we will be having a winner face Slim GK at Day of Reckoning between Mercer Waspy and a surprise opponent. Who will it be? Wait a minute, something's going on backstage. Oh wait, it's the oh my God! Well, I was saying it's the arrival of Rihanna Danae, but here comes the Intercontinental Women's Champion. Heather Ray is attacking Rihanna, getting her lift back. Somebody get back there now and stop them. We have an unsanctioned match to get to. Somebody seriously stop them. They've knocked our cameraman out. Luckily, we have another one. Get those two. Finally, we're getting word that Heather Ray and Danae have been broken up backstage. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the third and final chapter in the story between Zach Storm and Chris Furious.
Making his way to the ring from Rochester, New York, weighing in at 233 pounds,
If you don't know the story between these two a year ago, Zach Storm fought Chris Furious for the first time ever in ICW, getting him his name now today, Mr. First Time Ever. Chris Furious had held on to that grudge for months. Zach Storm then laid out an open challenge. Chris Furious took it, and then they fought at Sin City. Zach Storm would then face Chris Furious, who would cheat, exposing turnbuckles, making Zach Storm bleed, and using brass knuckles, then using the leg of Zach Storm that is weakened with a knee brace, making him tap out, and then getting the win. Zach Storm then got checked up by his doctors. He said he was medically cleared, and Zach Storm now wants to put the nail in the coffin. One last match between him and Chris Furious to end it all inside of the first ever 2 out of 3 falls unsanctioned match. Whatever happens to these two, they cannot sue ICW for. They cannot blame ICW for any of what happens to these two after they put their hands on each other. Once that bell rings, it has been signed and sealed. They have agreed and have sent their consent out.
from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, Chris the Punisher Furious.
As I was saying, they have sent their consent out the window for ICW officials or anyone to do anything about. The only thing the official can do is count to 1, 2, 3 or ask them if they tap out. That is all. These two are about to go at it, and as you can see on the shirt, Chris Furious, after beating Zach Storm, making exclusive ICW Storm Killer merch. He sees himself as the man who killed Zach Storm, and he is ready to officially send the Storm away tonight. Can Chris Furious 2 more times beat Zach Storm when it matters most in an unsanctioned match? That is how personal this feud has gotten between these two. The Storm Killer, Mr. First Time Ever. Tonight, one of these two men ends it all in this rivalry. And you gotta think, what brand, considering the brand split is coming up and will happen after Day of Reckoning. It is official. After the Day of Reckoning pay-per-view, the brand split will happen. So after that pay-per-view, that will be the last pay-per-view that these two could possibly be on together, because they might go to different brands, and we will find out those different brands later on tonight. But right now, Zach Storm and Chris Furious are worrying about brands. They're worrying about who the hell is gonna walk out the winner. And here we go. Goes for a forearm. Zach Storm blocked it, kicked him right in the head. Chris Furious now gets hit with a suplex. by Mr. First Time Ever. The Storm Killer is currently being taken to his limits already by Zack freaking Storm. Pops him up and slams him down. And Zack Storm, in only Zack Storm fashion, tells Chris Furious he can suck it, who is now stunned by Zack Storm's attacks and sends him down with a double heart stomp. A double foot stomp to the heart, I should say, and now a belly to belly from Zack Storm right to Chris Furious. This matchup is not going to be, oh my goodness. It is not going to be for the faint of heart. It is going to be ugly. And Zack Storm already showing Chris Furious what he felt, even though they're not exposed, sending him into those turnbuckles. Zack Storm making Chris Furious feel what he felt at Sin City and is making him pay for his sins even after. And now Zack Storm gets outside the ring, making sure that everything is going the way he wants it to. It's going planned, but Chris Furious now with a running bicycle knee strike, and now is showing that grappling wrestling style and slams Zack Storm down, picks him up again in a gut wrench position and slams him back down. This is the Chris Furious that Zack Storm did not want to get involved with in this matchup. That's the same Chris Furious that came out at Sin City when he could not beat Zack Storm clean or get that job done. And no matter if the refs saw it after, it finally has happened. It's been officially made. The win goes to Chris Furious, and now Chris Furious has a goddamn guitar. What does he need a guitar for? He's gonna play his greatest hits over the skull of Zack freaking Storm. And what a way for Zack Storm and Chris Furious to open up their 2025 by ending off this chapter in their careers in ICW. Two of the most talked about men in all of ICW goes for a kick, but Zack Storm, he backed off just a little bit, but did get kicked in the pectoral muscle. Zack Storm, though, is not letting up on Chris Furious. What a DDT by Zack Storm, who grabs the arm of Chris Furious, looks at the crowd, jumps over, and now, slams him down with a bookend. And now Chris Furious, though, kicks Zack Storm right in the skull. That's the thing about Zack Storm compared to Chris Furious. His legs are definitely weaker, so Chris Furious can hit moves quicker. And he slams the skull of Zack Storm onto the barricade, hits him with a knee, and an inverted Frankensteiner. And Chris Furious is now feeling that Punisher nickname that he has and feels like he is the Storm Killer after he just took out Zack Storm. And now Zack Storm, what is Chris Furious doing here? He sends him back into the ring. And Chris Furious, we know how vicious he is with that buckshot lariat, but that knee once again to the jaw of Zack Storm. And now he hits that wrestling, that grounding and pounding, that wrestling takedown once again, and he slams Zack Storm. He is just slamming him on the stomach, and now Zack Storm gets kicked in the skull, this time stunned from the kick by Chris Furious, who now takes advantage. Is he going for a paradigm shift? No. He just slams Zack Storm down with a double underhook, and now he is crossing the arms, saying that he is about to be skull and bones by the time Zack Storm is done. Oh, wait a minute, but no, Zack Storm fighting back now. Here comes Mr. First Time Ever early in the match with a very likely comeback from Zack Storm, and he slams him down. Zack Storm might be able to get the first fall in this unsanctioned matchup. Zack Storm, it's a Death Valley driver. Here's the cover by Mr. First Time Ever, and no, he doesn't get the first fall though. Zack Storm cannot believe it. I'm sure the people here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania cannot. And a stomp to the skull by Zack Storm, and now Chris Furious goes after the weakened leg. Oh my goodness, already going after the weakened leg. The history between these two, it is impalpable how well they know each other. These two are literally like brothers the way they know each other. They know each other like the back of each other's hands. They're like, one another's DNA, and he slams them down, taking all of Zack Storm's limbs away from him, and now Zack Storm is getting beat down by Chris Furious, who hits a beautiful backwards maneuver, almost like a moonsault, but just a backhanded, I guess that's just a backflip, honestly. I mean, you think about it. But either way, it doesn't really matter what the move is called at the moment, because Zack Storm is getting his freaking legs bent in like a pretzel. What physically matters is that Zack Storm can compete, and now goes for a clothesline. Zack Storm takes advantage of the mishap of Chris Furious, hitting him in the skull 3 different times. Zack Storm's looking to take the advantage again. Zack Storm now hits a huge slam right down to Chris Furious. And now Zach Storm has to try and make this matchup his. Kick to the skull. And oh, now Zach Storm gets caught. And ladies and gentlemen, oh, wait a minute! Oh, Storm! Oh my God, he just hit it! Oh, Zach Storm just got hit with his own finisher by Chris Furious. He just got hit with a Cyclone Cutter. And now, Zach Storm is getting hit with a coup de grace from Chris Furious. And the coup de grace might be the final blow to the skull, to the heart, all of it. Oh, nothing but net from Chris Furious right to Zach Storm. This is not looking too good for Mr. First Time Ever, because the Storm, oh no, here he goes, unbuckling that damn turnbuckle pad, and the ref can't do anything about it. This is an unsanctioned match. There are no rules. And now Zach Storm, those stitches that were opened up at Sin City, that wound that was opened up, he is now going to take advantage of it as he now has Zach Storm on the top. Oh my God, overhead belly to belly avalanche, closing the arms in. And now Chris Furious is looking to show Zach Storm that he is about to feel some of his anger management. Zach Storm is down. Here's the cover. The first fall goes to Chris Furious. With the bell ringing, we are now in the second fall. This is 2 out of 3 falls. If Zach Storm can tie this, which is not looking too likely right now, then it will be to the third fall if they have to get there. And mind you, remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is the first ever ICW unsanctioned match in history. So mind you, these two are trying to make sure that one another cannot walk after this match, that they cannot move after this match. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Zach Storm looked again upper hand but gets kicked right in the stomach. And ladies and gentlemen, the next pay-per-view we will be having is Day of Reckoning. After that, it will be our Evolution, the all-women's pay-per-view. Another Cyclone Cutter right to Zach Storm. And Zach Storm gets the insult to injury by Chris Furious. And now he's looking to hit anger management once again. And Zach Storm feels the anger management from Chris Furious, who looks to end it all for Zach Storm. He looks to end the chapter, and Zach Storm just kicks out at 2.99. Zach Storm is now fighting back. Here comes the Storm. It's starting to awaken. It's starting to rumble here in Pittsburgh. And as I was saying, though, ladies and gentlemen, the next pay-per-views will be Day of Reckoning, then the all-women's pay-per-view, our Evolution, and then after, we are on the road to Last One Standing, 2 live from Madison Square Garden, and that road starts at Last One Standing, the only match of its kind in all of ICW, where 30 women and 30 men in 2 separate Last One Standing over-the-top battle royals go at it, and Zach Storm's not playing with Chris Furious, just bashing his head into the exposed turnbuckle as much as he can. And here comes Zach Storm. Wait a minute, a Panama Sunrise from Zach freaking Storm. But as I was saying, 30 men, 30 women enter a battle royal of their own kind, of their own genders, and oh, what a kick sends Chris Furious into the barricade. And both those genders will go at it in their separate matches to determine who will get a main event spot at International Spectacular 2. It all comes to you soon, and Zach Storm with a vicious knee to Chris Furious. It all comes to you soon. It all comes to you live and living color. And Day of Reckoning, apart from our big shows where both brands will unite, and all ICW stars will come together. Apart from that, Day of Reckoning will be the last dual branded pay-per-view. Everyone else will then be on their brands after Day of Reckoning, and the draft will be coming up soon. It will be coming after Day of Reckoning. So the show after Day of Reckoning, the ICW after Day of Reckoning, that is when everyone will be drafted to their respective brands. But Zach Storm throws a table at Chris Furious, and I say all this to say, what if Zach Storm is the last one standing? What if he goes to one of those brands? And what if he is one of the people that enters that last one standing? What if he becomes a Grand Trophy World Champion? And what if the Grand Trophy World Championship isn't a dual brand championship? Who knows? Either way, Zach Storm right now is showing that if he's picked for a brand, he's gonna kill whoever. He said this way, oh my God, Chris Furious' hairs just burn up a little bit because Zach Storm slammed his damn skull onto a flaming table. And No, Zach puts him through the flaming table. Good God almighty, this ain't ECW, but it sure as hell is ICW. Zach Storm catches Chris Furious, that valley driver on the outside of the ring. Good God almighty. Zach Storm is here to prove anyone that said he is not worthy, he is not ready, he is going to prove them wrong, and he's doing that right now in this unsanctioned 2 out of 3 falls matchup. This is currently the longest televised ICW match on a regular episode we've ever had, and this is only episode 19. Ladies and gentlemen, wait till we officially go on the road to Day of Reckoning fully, when the match is announced with the brand split. Oh my goodness, there's gonna be so many things. I mean, we still wonder what Violet's gonna do. She spoke at the beginning of the show, and we still have more matches to come. We have that epic main event with Mercer, Waspy, and whoever else is gonna be joining them. Amaya Jackson. Oh, wait a minute. Look at Zach Storm. He's doing the same maneuver he got tapped out in, and Chris Furious taps out. We're one apiece. We're at the 3rd fall. Zach Storm hitting backflips, and as I was saying, we have a tag team tournament later tonight. The epic main event, the co-main event between Mia and Amaya Jackson in a non-title bout for the first time ever. Chris Furious, though, is taunting Mr. First Time Ever exactly how the match started. Both men this time, though, bleeding, going back and forth until the other can't. Here we go. This is how you kick off ICW. What a matchup this has been for the first ever unsanctioned match. We know how Zach Storm goes when it's a first time ever match for him. He was in the first ever 3 stages of hell. He's in the first ever unsanctioned match. Zach Storm was in the first ever everything at this point. And that is why Mr. First Time Ever is trying to show that when you step into the ring with him for the first, second, third time, it don't matter. He will fight like it's the first time ever once again. And now these two are blowing blows. They're going at it. They're throwing blows back and forth. Zach Storm. The crowd is for Zach. Some of the crowd for Chris Furious. And now a knee. He takes the momentum away from Mr. First Time Ever just like that. And here comes Chris Furious. Now going after Zach Storm. Grabs him. Has the neck. Oh, and a scorpion death drop from Chris Furious. Zach Storm rolls out of the ring. These two are fighting each other like it's for the damn Grand Trophy World Heavyweight Championship. And that's how you gotta fight, like it is for the title every night, even when it's not. Zach Storm, though, the title is not on the line, but his pride and dignity are at stake. And Zach Storm, even if he taps out on the outside, it won't matter. It's not a false count anywhere. It's just an unsanctioned. You have to still pin inside the ring or submit someone in the ring. And now Chris Furious playing. Oh my God. He just played Ring Around the Roses with Zach's goddamn leg. Zach Storm has to be in agonizing pain. There is so much pain that Zach Storm has been through with Cash Out Mike, with Ramon, with everything he's been through with Slim, the torment Zach Storm has been through to get to this opportunity now. Oh my God, he throws that damn trash can on the leg of Zach Storm. Oh no, I've seen this setup before. Oh no, buckshot lariat to the skull like a damn headshot to Zach Storm. Chris Furious says get up. He's just dancing and prancing around. And Zach Storm, though, is getting back into the fight. Zach Storm, oh, and a huge heart stomp right to Chris Furious. Zach Storm's waiting for him to get up. Now Zach Storm's ready to take out the trash, and it's not even Tuesday. Good God almighty. Zach Storm slams Chris Furious' skull right onto the trash can, and Zach Storm throws the trash can at Chris Furious. Zach freaking Storm, Mr. First Time Ever, is back in the fight, but for how long? He's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches, he's throwing everything he can, but he gets kicked in the leg that doesn't have a knee brace, but Chris Furious attacks it anyways. Chris Furious is now taunting the crowd. He's an evil, sadistic man, and Zach Storm is kicking his leg to see if that leg is still working, if it's still going to be good, if it's still going to have good use. Zach Storm is trying to see, and now his head gets put into the exposed turnbuckle, and now he gets slammed into it again. Zach Storm's skull has to be going through so much agonizing pain, and now Chris Furious, shades of Sin City with this maneuver. Shades of Sin City overall with how he is fighting Zach Storm. And now, here comes the big hit from Chris Furious, and another drop kick, this time to the leg that has been messed up through Zach Storm's whole entire life. And look at Chris Furious being a prick, saying, come on, to Zach Storm, grabs him, bow, with a knee to the skull of Zach freaking Storm. Oh no, he's calling for the end. And this might be the end of the story for Zach Storm, and it might just end with some anger management. Zach Storm's story with Chris Furious has to be done. Oh no, he's doubling back. Oh, Chris Furious is doubling back. Anger management for the second time. And what the hell? Why is he not going for the pin? Oh no. What the hell is he doing? He's just playing with Zach Storm at this point. He knows he's got that damn win. He didn't go for the pin, knowing that he has the win over Zach Storm. And now Zach Storm, oh God, Zach Storm. Oh, wait a minute. Chris Furious played with his food too long. Death Valley Driver from Zach freaking Storm. Come on, kid. You've got this. Zach Storm fighting back now, sends Chris Furious into the exposed turnbuckle back first. That's metal against flesh. And now, oh, here he comes with a bitter end. Bitter end right to Chris Furious from Zach freaking Storm. What the hell is he going for now? What in the hell is Zach Storm doing? Oh, good God almighty. Zach Storm has a goddamn ladder bridge set up. This is the longest televised match in history, so for the first time ever, Zach Storm has now made history again, but gets sent to the turnbuckle. Chris Furious sees what Zach Storm has set up on the outside. This is not looking too good for Zach freaking Storm. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, into the exposed turnbuckle again. Zach Storm, Chris Fierce trying to weaken him down before, he sends him into that ladder bridge, and he's just trying to weaken him, but Zach Storm's fighting back. He's trying to weaken him too much. Oh, a jumping DDT from Zach Storm. He's fighting back. Come on, kid. You still got some fight left in you. Come on, kid. Oh, he sends Chris Fierce into the exposed turnbuckle, giving him a taste of his own medicine. Kid Zach freaking Storm, this time, overcome the odds, and he sends Chris Furious directly onto the ladder bridge. Zach Storm, oh my God, a senton through the ladder. What in the hell are we witnessing on a regular episode of ICW? This is why you got to see what ICW is all about. You never know who's coming. You never know what's going to happen. And Zach Storm is looking to break Chris Furious with a Stormbreaker on the outside of the ring. All Zach Storm has to do now is get Chris Furious inside of that damn ring, and he can win this. He can tie the two draws and make sure that they are now even instead of being tied. He can untie the knot, and it hits the patented springboard clothesline. Zach Storm's feeling it. Pittsburgh is feeling it. All Zach Storm has to do is get one big last move in, and Zach Storm is about to do just that while hitting a Stormbreaker as he breaks the tie. Zach Storm is your winner at a long-ass match of 21 minutes. Good God almighty, what a match. After 21 minutes and 44 seconds of the longest televised ICW match in history, Zach Storm ends the chapter.
With a new year comes new beginnings, new chapters, new visions. ICW has gone to war. ICW has been in the landscape of the battlefield. And ICW for 365 days has been entertainment. And with all that, a new era must come. ICW presents to you the ICW Draft.
That's right, the draft is coming to you, and so are the brands, ladies and gentlemen. The first new brand, is ICW Ignited, the show where the electricity will ignite the fans, but the second show brought to you is ICW Fury, the blue brand, bringing the fire right to your screens. ICW brings you the fury and the ignited action, all coming to you live from the ICW YouTube channel. But with that being said, with new shows and new eras, we are about to hear from the new 50 stage champion in Ramon as he pimps America.
Well, what did I tell you all? I told you I was going to beat Keon Cotto for this beautiful 50 stage championship. And look at me now. The title is in my possession, and Keon is just about to fade in memory. Time and time again, I caught that chump lacking backstage. I got into his head, twisted his mind, turned his whole world upside down, and it was only a matter of time before he cracked. When he issued that open gauntlet match at Sin City, I knew it was my moment. He should have been smart enough to know I was going to capitalize on that opportunity, but no. Keon, you fell right into my trap, and the outcome was inevitable. I stand here today not just as your champion, but as a testament to dedication, determination, and willpower. I waited through the nostalgia of time, bided my time, and struck when it mattered the most. So congratulations to me, your registered flex offender, the true embodiment of greatness in this ring, not here, but everywhere. But I'm not done yet. I want to show everyone, as a matter of fact, not even everyone. I want to show the whole world what it truly means to face greatness. Let's take this international. This is an open challenge to anyone who thinks they have what it takes to step in the ring with me. No title on the line though, because I already know about you funny motherfuckers, but just pure wrestling. Come out and find out why they call me God's middle finger.
You heard it here, folks. God's middle finger. The Playboy Ramon will be... Wait a minute. He just picked up a title. That's not the 50 stage championship. That's a new championship that Ramon is holding. What has he done to the prestige of the 50 stage championship? Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen,
a storm is coming.
A storm has arrived in ICW as Silva finally makes her ICW debut. Up next.
Black History Month is celebrated at different times of year all around the world, but the original concept of having a Black History Month was pioneered in the United States. In 1926, a man named Dr. Carter G. Woodson established a Black History Week to promote the teaching of America's Black history in public schools. Over time, the initiative grew until in 1970, Kent State University hosted the first Black History Month on their campus. By 1976, the event was being observed by schools and institutions across the country, and Black History Month was officially recognized by President Gerald Ford. In the US, Black History Month is celebrated in February to honor the birthdays of the abolitionist Frederick Douglass. It has inspired Black history celebrations all around the world.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ICW. It is time for the debut
The Thunderbolt is here.
of the Thunderbolt. The storm has arrived inside of ICW.
From Ethiopia, the Thunderbolt
Silva has been teased for months, and she has finally arrived here tonight at ICW Live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Silva is ready to make her ICW debut and make an impact against Selena of the S Sisters. The question is Selena ready for the storm that is coming tonight to bring her way into this match, to bring her ferocity and her electricity into this match? And okay, oh wow, that's definitely different. This woman right here looked very promising, looks very intimidating. If you haven't seen her work, definitely go check out Trap House Wrestling, where Silva has dominated the Baddies division over there and now looks to do the same with the Queens division here in ICW. And oh wow, what a split, blowing a kiss to the crowd. And she better be ready to fight the S sister Selena and try to split her head like it's a banana. And here we go. This matchup is underway. The ref checks on Selena, asks if she's ready. Silva is standing there, and Selena's telling Silva to come on. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my goodness. Look at the strength of Silva. Picking up Selena. Picks her up. Slams her down. Good God Almighty. The strength of Silva is impalpable. And what is she doing? She could have won right there. What is Silva looking for? This isn't a no DQ match. Why is she getting a table? And Silva now has a table. Selena is up. Selena says, come on! And a flying forearm. A kip up. And now, a split leg. A split leg right down onto Selena. Selena is trying her best to take on the storm, but the thunderbolt is just too much. And look at the strength of Silva, who is just carrying Selena. Good God Almighty, the strength of this woman is impalpable. I tell you that much, ladies and gentlemen. And now, what is she going for here? Oh, here comes Silva. She takes a bow and hits a leg drop. A big bow from Silva to Selena. And now Selena needs to try to get back into this matchup. What's about to happen here? What is Silva going for? She is showing her strength and her dominance. Oh my goodness. And slams down Selena with no hesitation. Silva has had this match all in her favor. The question is Selena gonna still try to pretend she's ready for the storm? She tries to adjust herself, and Silva adjusts with her. Another split right down to Selena. Silva knows she can end this matchup anytime she wants to. And look at that, just doing push-ups next to the carcass of Selena. That is the sportswomanship of this woman. She is a diabolical individual when she wants something, and she's gonna prove that. Here comes Silva, throwing Selena to the outside of the ring. And now what is Silva doing? She's honestly just toying with her at this point. That's what it seems like. And oh God, no, what is Selena about to go through? More pain from the Thunderbolt. The Thunderbolt Silva is showing why she is as electric as she says she is by going into this ring and proving her dominance. She now steps back in the ring, and it looks like Selena might be going for a ride. Super kick into a German suplex. Silva is ready to end this. She's taunting, and Selena gets up. Silva with an Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and look at that. What a huge forearm to the face. Takes Selena out the corner. And here comes Silva, locking in that patented submission. And here comes Silva, locks it in. Selena has no choice but to tap out. And Silva gets her first win in dominant fashion. Silva K proves her dominance once again here in the ICW ring, just like she does Trap House, but she's not done with Selena. Oh God, Selena needs to run. Oh, Silva, please don't do this. No, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, she casually just picks up Selena, and look at that. She's showing her off to the crowd just because she feels like it. The referee's trying to wonder what's going to happen. No. Silva, oh my God. just playing with Selena, but that doesn't stop Silva. She just likes to toy with her opponent. No, Silva, don't do it. Silva, don't do it. Oh, good God. Oh, no. Through the table. Good God almighty. Silva is saying she's ready to break Selena in half one more time. Super kick. German suplex onto the broken table. The storm has officially arrived in ICW. Good God, someone get her medical help. Well, even with what we just saw from Silva, it is now time to start the tag team tournament to crown our future ICW tag team champions.
To become an immortal, there are many risks. Many paths will lead you to deception and pain. But for those who stand in your way and betray you, their day of reckoning will come. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
ICW Date of Reckoning.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ICW. The tag team tournament has officially begun. The first match in this tournament will be against Origin and the new team of the Boneheads. Murder Mirai and the Intercontinental Champion, Cam Doyle, make their eerie presence and their way to the ring. This tournament will conclude at Day of Reckoning, and whoever the final two teams are, we will see them go at it for the inaugural ICW Tag Team Championship. But the question is, what brand will those championships go to? Who will hold them? Honestly, I think my best bet, my biggest pick, is these two gentlemen right here in Origin, Murder Mirai and the voice Cam Doyle.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match, and at a combined weight of 475 pounds.
Origin is not a group to play with. They are not a group that you want to try and test, but tonight, the new tag team of the Boneheads are going to try to do just that against two of the most destructive forces, the Insane One and the Voice. All you gotta do is call on them, and they have answered that call. This tag team tournament has me more excited than anything else I think I've seen in recent memory. The ICW Tag Team Division has now expanded. This is something that the fans have been asking for a while. Hell, even the people in the back, and they are finally getting it. And now we see the debut of the Boneheads. And that, what the oh, did he just headbutt his partner?
Combined weight of 440 pounds.
Well, apparently that's Bonehead 1 and 2. What is up with these two headbutting each other? They're on crack. What is wrong? I mean, y'all, the poll is in the chat. I mean, if you're going for the Boneheads, then honestly, have fun, I think. What are these two guys made of? Are these guys even real? Are they dead? What the, oh! They're having a demolition derby before the match even starts. Jeez, these two are like they're like dynamite, like firecrackers. You ever seen the movie Back at the Barnyard, and that little hairball thing with feet and legs just comes out? Anywho, point being, the match has begun officially. Here we go. Boneheads versus Origin. Oh my God, and Origin with nothing but an advantage already. The momentum on their side, but here comes Bonehead. I don't know which Bonehead is which. I just know that they're both Boneheads and they're both getting their skulls cracked. And now look at this. Bonehead going after Murder Mirai. And ladies and gentlemen, every match up until... Oh! Oh my goodness. Every match will be in Extreme Rules up until the last match in the finals. That will be a regular Tornado Tag Team match, but every other match is an Extreme Rules Tornado Tag in this tournament. Here's the cover by Bonehead on Murder Mirai, and a kick out, but Cam Doyle against the other Bonehead, hits an inverted Frankensteiner. Cam Doyle is working on both Boneheads right now, and they are both having their skulls rattled. Hell, Boneheads, chicken heads, whatever you want to call them. Oh, goodness. A suplex right down to the mat, and here comes Cam Doyle on the outside drop, kicks the other Bonehead, and now Bonehead in the ring. I don't even know. Bonehead 1 and 2 are just all over the place. Oh my goodness, they've been all over the place since the match has started. Hell, since the entrances, a super kick. Bonehead tries to stop the pin, and oh, he gets stopped in his tracks, but Bonehead luckily kicks out of Murder Mirai's kick, and now here comes Cam Doyle, double knees to the back, pin on Murder Mirai, but no, a kick out. And Cam Doyle now picks up Bonehead. Bonehead, though, on Murder Mirai. The other Bonehead dealing with Cam Doyle. Now Cam Doyle dealing with the Bonehead that was on Murder Mirai. Murder Mirai going after the Bonehead Cam Doyle was dealing with. And now to the outside, DDT. The brutality of Origin showing their brute force against these almost crash test dummies inside of both Boneheads. The Bonehead tag team is just insanity, but Boneheads are still fighting! Cam Doyle over the top rope, right on to Bonehead, and now he gets forearmed right in the face. Cam Doyle has Bonehead. All he's got to do now is send him back into the ring, because let's be honest, he has the upper hand, but the other Bonehead that Murder was dealing with is in the ring, and now he hits one Bonehead with a kendo stick. Another Bonehead dealing with Cam Doyle, and Cam Doyle uppercuts that Bonehead, and now Bonehead on the outside dealing with Murder, and now Cam Doyle picks up Bonehead in the ring. TKO to Bonehead. Good Lord, what a maneuver. And Cam Doyle now is about to hit a huge perfect plex onto Bonehead, and Bonehead kicks out of the perfect plex. You would have thought the impact of the TKO would have helped that just a bit, but wait a minute! Roll up pin! Here's the cover, and not even a 1 count for the other Bonehead. And now, oh my God, Murder with that double face breaker, that code breaker. Oh my God, and now Cam Doyle sends down Bonehead. That, oh Jesus, what an axe kick. And Cam Doyle is looking to set him up and send him right down. Origin is gonna be moving on in this tournament, and yes, they will. What a dominant performance by Origin.
Here are your winners.
Cam Doyle and Murder Mirai have moved on, and the next tag team match will be the last tag team match of the night. Next week, we will see the other 2 tag team matches, and then we will see the semifinals. Then at Day of Reckoning, we will see the finals. But up next, we have some more tag team action in this tag team tournament. And now we are on to the next match in the tournament. This is about to be a new team, both teams new. Every team but Origin in this whole entire tournament are all new teams, signed exclusively to ICW, and here comes the new teams.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match, and at a combined weight of 526 pounds, BNB.
Well, the Blob Bros have been making their way through the indie circuit. We are now here to see if Bob and his brother Josh are ready for the challenge. Josh, the taller one of the two. Bob, let's be honest here. I'm guessing you can tell that Bob is the bald one. Like, let's all be real here. We all know which one is Bob. But up next are 2 of the finest Frenchmen out of France, out of Paris. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the French Formals, and look at how dapper these 2 are. Honestly, they might be my next favorite pick next to Origin, if I'm being so honest. These 2 right here are definitely going to be stars. I can definitely feel it.
And at a combined weight of 466 pounds, the Infiltrators.
The French formals are here and they are ready for a fight. These two Frenchmen are ready to put anyone to sleep with their skills. I've seen some footage of these two, and let me tell you something. They are not ones to play with. These two friends came up in school and then they tried to out-wrestle each other when they out-wrestled the whole wrestling class, and then they became the best of friends and are now here in ICW. This is what it means to be international. It's things like this where we branch out to places like the UK or France or Germany. I mean, anywhere, honestly, you come from, ICW is international, and it will show. And right now, we are about to see if these two can show why they are formerly the best Frenchmen in all of Paris. And honestly, I could think of a good amount of people who would have something to say. I mean, if you look at AAW, there's definitely going to be some that would have something to say. But right now, this is the tag division, not singles. And here we go. The bell has rung. And look at that! And oh, what a punch right to Bob. These two gentlemen are very fierce, very vile, very fast, and very ferocious. Fast and furious is what the French formals are. And they are definitely trying to take the Blob brothers out the quickest they can. These two are named Luis and Jules. And oh, gets dropped down. You know, you gotta say it with the accent, or else these two, you know, they will come outside that ring and challenge you to a manly competition by slapping you, not with a glove, but just with their hand. And look at this, one half of the Blob Bros has an advantage, and one half of French Formal has the advantage, but never mind. Oh, both of the Blob Bros have it. No, French Formal now goes, and now, oh, Luis, he has Josh, and he slams him down, and now Bob's in the ring by himself, getting pieced up, like Jules, and now, an elbow. And this is a very, very prominent tag team from what it seems like. They were like a well-oiled machine. And oh my goodness. And now all the punches right to Bob. Luis is now going in, and Jules gets hit with a huge, sledgehammer. My guy hitting the Jules, and now Luis with an elbow right to Josh. Good Lord, Josh's head getting put into the elbow of Luis. Oh my God. These two are very, very technical and very hard hitting. Here's a cover, a roll-up pin, and a kick out. Josh didn't even get a one in a senton coming from the big boy of the brothers. And now, a head scissors. And what a beautiful back suplex. These two French formals, these two Frenchmen are showing why they're the most formal out of Paris when it comes to tag teams. And now look at this. Gets out of the clutches of Bob. The bros are taking an L right now and going after the leg. He might be going for a figure four, and he does. The French figure four is locked in, and what a crossbody to the outside, but Bob reverses the French figure four. And now that's the thing about Bob. He's also a very well-trained wrestler, a very technical wrestler, but showing the strength with a Bob's bear hug as he locks it in. And Luis, with a huge elbow to the bald skull, and a bell clap from the Frenchman, who is now looking to execute. Oh, wait a minute. What is this? A Death Valley driver from Luis. And now Jules has the step, but Josh moves out of the way, and now an uppercut right to Bob. Inside the ring and outside the ring, there's so much action going on. This has been the most extreme match of the tournament with the Extreme Rules stipulation added. Whoever goes to the finals will have to just wrestle a regular tornado tag team match. That big shoulder into the gut. The Blob Bros are coming back now. They are coming back in this matchup. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Wait a minute in the ring, but outside the ring, Bob gets thrown. The strength of Luis is crazy. But now, Jules gets dropped. Josh dropping him, but now here comes Luis. Oh goodness, picking at the scraps of Josh, dropping him on his knee. Here comes Bob though. Bob gets caught, but Luis was trying to get his lick back, accidentally messing up his partner's maneuver. And now Luis has to make sure that they just go and run. They cannot focus on mishaps. And now a roll-up. This is why these two friends moves are so good. They don't focus on the mishaps, and a kick out at 2 though. Oh, and a suicide dive missed on the outside. Luis just falls right down onto the mat. Jules is now looking for something under the ring. What could it be? That could be anything he's looking for. Oh, I don't think he got the weapon, but he definitely got Bob throwing a punch right into his face. Announce table is where he gets slammed on. But now, wait a minute, Luis catches him. Oh my goodness! A Frenchman's curse on the outside of the ring. And now, Luis sends him back in. No. Oh, right back into the ring. Josh with a beautiful reversal to Luis. But wait a minute. Oh no! French DDT! A French DDT! Cover to move on. Bob just breaks out the pin. Josh almost lost this matchup. And what in the hell is Bob doing? What in the freaky pose was that? He just crawled near that man, but knocked him down like a damn wrecking ball. A bulldozer, whatever the hell you want to go with. Kicks him off now. And here comes Luis trying to fight back. Frenchman DDT! Here's the cover! The formal DDT! The formal DDT! No! Oh, it's broken up this time by Josh. Both brothers saving one another. And now, oh, and a huge uppercut right from the Frenchman. And the French formals might have this. Wait a minute. A French figure 4 once again. French figure 4 locked in on Josh. Will he tap out? Here comes Bob back in the ring. And no, Luis has to break it up. Oh, wait a minute. He looks for a big move. Jules looks for a big move. And he gets headbutted by Josh, who now busts him open. Oh, and now, Bob busts open Luis. No, damn, there's so much going on. Oh my God, Josh just dropped Luis. But Jules got busted open by Bob. Good Lord, I had so much going on and I got so much mixed up. That's just what happens in ICW. Sometimes you just feel the passion so much that you don't know what you're talking about being shouty. And now, wait a minute, kick out at 1 though. Oh, and drops Josh. Beautiful. Oh God, what an uppercut though. And now can the French formals take advantage and get the win for themselves? Oh my God, what a chop. Oh, and wait. Oh, and Luis was just striking anyone. He didn't know it was his partner behind him. And now, here comes Luis though. Oh, working on the leg of Bob. And now this could be a very big turning point, as the big man might be taken out of the matchup. And Luis, oh, he had Bob in the corner, but now Bob's out the corner. And now here comes Luis. What is he going for? Drops him down. Oh no! A huge kick to the chest. Oh, wait a minute. No! He reversed it. Beautiful reversal. It looked like he kicked him in the chest. Reversal. He sends him. And oh, wait. Goes for a suplex. Moves out of the way. Here comes Luis. Oh, wait. Oh, and an uppercut. And now Bob on the outside getting dissected himself. And now Luis is ready to call for the end. He goes for it. And bow! Formal DDT. Here's your winners, the French Oh, a kick out by Josh somehow. And Luis, oh, Jules moves out of the way, but so is Luis as Josh moves out of the way. An uppercut now. These two got to take advantage. If they can, they win this matchup, and they will go and face Origin next episode. Well, next week, whatever the hell, this match will happen. Oh my goodness. And now look at this. Oh, I'm so excited, but yes, they will face Origin next episode. Whichever team wins will face Origin next episode in the semifinals, as we will also be seeing who will qualify as well to go into the semifinals to join the other teams. And then go into the finals to join that team that wins after that. Wait a minute though. Who will be going to the semifinals from this team to then go to the finals after that? Oh, and now a kick plays possum and now breaks up that pin. Josh is in a bad predicament. He's in the ring by himself. And wait a minute. A backslide roll-up pin. Here's the cover. Here's the cover. The French formals are moving on.
Here are your winners, the Infiltrators!
What a damn fight they had to put up against the Blob brothers. They showed they were blobs, but these two Frenchmen showed they are as formal as the next. And Origin wants to watch out for what these two have in store, as in the semifinals, we will be seeing the French formals take on Murder Mariah and the voice Cam Doyle of Origin to go and see who will go to the finals. But up next, here on ICW, Josh Wolf returns and he makes an open challenge. Who will accept? We will find out right here and right now. Well, now it is time for the open challenge of Josh Wolf, and it is time to see who will accept the music now plays throughout the arena. Josh Wolf has been trying to get himself back into the game. He's been trying to get his head back into the game, and now he can do just that by trying to defeat whoever comes out and faces him here tonight.
Contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 208 pounds, Josh Wolf!
The Wolf is on a hunt. You can hear the theme song. He is ready to kill all the heroes that ICW has. And tonight, he looks to continue his winning streak after he beat Larry Shaw episodes ago, after Larry Shaw was distracted by Joshua King and his son. And you gotta wonder, is Larry still thinking about that? Is Larry still in the right state of mind? We haven't heard from Larry since Joshua and his son have been on a vacation out in the islands just chilling, but they will be back on ICW television soon. We don't know so much about Larry. He's been very quiet, but if the Samoan badass, the Bone Crusher, is coming for anyone, I think it'd be those two, or it'd be this man about to get into the ring. Honestly though, whoever's about to accept this open challenge from Josh Wolf needs to be ready for a fight, because Josh Wolf, even if you find him annoying, he is definitely someone who finds himself as one of the top talents out of the UK. He's someone that finds himself as a top talent overall in ICW and all over the world. And Josh Wolf has made some enemies along the way. Not many friends. I mean, he's been taken out by the Catalyst. He's been taken out by Striggs. He's been taken out by so many competitors. And tonight, we see if that person that comes out through the curtain is going to be able to fight Josh Wolf the same way these other men have, or will they fall like Larry?
Get up, you waste of space! Human garbage! Worthless piece of shit! I hate you! I hate you! And I always have! Get up! Get your worthless ass off the ground!
Is it really him? Is he here? Josh Wolf waits in the ring to see if the arrival is true. He's back! The man who has gone through hell, fire and brimstone, has drawn out the fires, and like he made his debut on ICW against Zach Storm, he makes his triumphant return to a great reception here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He's going for it. Is it truly Chris Angel? Yes. He looks back up. There's no face paint. He hits the same pose he did when he first made his debut against Zach. Chris Angel has gone through hell and now has resurrected with the wings of an angel. He is back. Chris Angel is international once again. Striggs is dead. Angel is back. The demon, the clown is gone. Chris Angel is here. He is back, and this is one of Josh's rivals, a man who has tormented Josh Wolf for months on end with promo packages. Those promo packages, we have tried to figure out who it's been this whole time, and finally, we have gotten our answer. It is the one, it is the only, the UK's own Chris Angel. Welcome back, Chris, to ICW. There's no circuses. There's nothing. The last man that he took out was Josh Wolf. The last man he had a match with was Tommy War. It was a slam by Chris Angel to Josh Wolf, who is now looking to get an upper hand. Oh, and a reversal by Josh Wolf, who has been studying major tapes. And oh my God, what a knee to the skull! Here's the cover on Chris Angel, going to spoil the return. No, a rope break. Chris Angel will not have his return spoiled by Josh Wolf that easily. And oh my God, another right to the skull. And here's the cover. Chris Angel is, oh no, Chris Angel kicks out using the power of the ICW universe. But Josh Wolf is not letting up on Chris Angel. He's going for pin after pin with nothing but persistentness. He's going after him with so much ferocity after all the stuff that Chris Angel put him through his strings. Josh Wolf is showing nothing but persistence. He is showing nothing but adrenaline. Oh, he goes for a super kick, but he missed it. Here comes Chris Angel. He's back in this fight. Hits a knee of his own to Josh Wolf now. Chris Angel, what is he looking for here? He has him up. Oh, a Razor's Edge powerbomb combo. Oh, but Josh Wolf gets right back up, and Chris Angel now. Not expecting Josh Wolf to be this good after all these months, considering, though, Chris Angel has been gone and his demon has been here. And oh, a reversal by Chris Angel, punching Josh Wolf in the skull, and now slams him down. Beautiful maneuver by Chris Angel, who now catches some sling blade from Chris Angel to Josh Wolf. A huge drop kick. Josh Wolf started this match off with nothing but ferocity, having the upper hand and the momentum. But now Chris Angel has it on his own. Boom! A sliding forearm to the face of Josh Wolf. The Wolf is now the one who's being hunted and is no longer on a hunt. No, never mind, a forearm to the face. But Chris Angel and Josh Wolf know each other well enough to know each other's moves. Wait a minute! Oh! A stunner! A motor mouth stunner from Chris Angel. Shades to Keon Kodo, and he says, come on, taunting him. And now the same move he hit at International Spectacular on Tommy War, he hits here tonight. That bitter end, and it might be a bitter end for Josh Wolf. No, a kick out. But I can only imagine how many more of those it will take as he now steps on the arm, trying to break down Josh Wolf. But here comes Chris Angel. Whoa, Irish whip. What is he going for now? Chris Angel, no. Josh Wolf backs away. A reversal by Chris Angel. Punch into a forearm. Beautiful combination. Bitter end for Josh Wolf. And will it be 1, 2? Welcome back, Chris Angel. The triumphant return of the Angel, being a demon at one point, and now the evil is out of him. Chris Angel is back. And speaking of triumphant things, I'm getting a triumphant announcement in my ear right now. Welcome back, Chris Angel, but it's a triumphant announcement about the first match we will be seeing confirmed at Day of Reckoning. Ladies and gentlemen, it is confirmed at Day of Reckoning. We will see Heather Ray go one-on-one with Rihanna Dene for the Women's Intercontinental Championship live on pay-per-view. But up next, we have a debut match here on Icw Is War. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like we tell you all the time, tune into ICW. You never know who you will see, because we have a debut on the way. She is finally here.
It's scheduled for 1 fall, making her way to the ring from Busan, South Korea.
It's time to have some fun as Talia makes her way to the ring. She's been anticipated for months. She is now here. We are ready to see what this woman is made of as she goes up against one of the S sisters here tonight on ICW. ICW has been brought to you and sponsored tonight by Trap House Wrestling, the Three-Headed Dragon, JPG, DWF, and AAW, which will be having a huge collab pay-per-view coming up. Go watch it, tune in, and see all of your favorites from across the Three-Headed Dragon, as well as we are sponsored by TCW. All these great brands, go watch their companies on Twitch or on YouTube. But now it is time to see Kalia in action. Can she win this matchup against the S-Sister? I mean, let's be honest, it's an S-Sister. But that doesn't mean anything, actually. We've seen Red Rocket get close to becoming a champion, and she stands in the corner out of fear. And oh my God, Kalia with a huge takedown. Almost like a wrestling slam, and now a kick right to the skull. A beautiful belly-to-belly suplex, what she hit. And now, look at this combination. Picks her up. Oh, good Lord. The strength is impalpable. Oh, my goodness. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, after Day of Reckoning, we will be on the road to the all-women's pay-per-view of the Queen's Division, Our Evolution. Oh, where the women will be showing it's their evolution. And this will be time for them to show why the revolution of the Queen's Division is ready and as hype as it's ever been. Good God almighty, what a powerbomb. That's it. No, Kalia is not done with her just yet. She is trying to crawl away. She grabs her by the feet, and now, what does she go for? Oh my goodness, the legs down onto the floor, onto the mat, legs on legs, and Kalia's ready to now officially end this matchup. What a roundhouse kick to the skull. And here's the cover by Kalia, and now Kalia gets the win. What a debut for her on ICW. Kalia with a huge win here tonight on ICW on the road to Day of Reckoning. She's telling the ref, no, raise my hand. I am the winner, and she indeed is. Kalia with a huge win. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Xander Cross and Cam are going at it again here tonight. Xander Cross this time speaking up on Cam, attacking him. Xander and Cam need to be broken up backstage. We have a match to get to. We have a show to get to. Oh, and Cam just knocking out Xander, who kicks him off. These two are fighting like wild animals. Somebody get them backstage. Somebody stop these two. We have a show to get to. Oh my God, these two are gonna kill each other. And now we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Xander and Cam have been broken up. We have to do something about those two before they tear each other apart. And Cam has only been signed for such a short amount of time. We want to see what the big boy has to offer here. The wrecking ball of ICW, what he has to offer. But right now, we are about to see Red Rocket go one-on-one with the man who has addressed his frustrations in Tio. The question is, can Tio get the job done tonight, or will Red Rocket be triumphant in his matchup, in his quest to take down Tio and anyone that gets in his way? One of the fastest rising stars in all of ICW, Red Rocket, is ready for himself to fuel up and skyrocket into the atmosphere. Red Rocket is a very respectable competitor, showing his lucha libre background every time he gets into the ring. And tonight, he has to try to do it against the nightmare that is inside of Tio. Now granted, this isn't Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street, but a physical nightmare is about to enter the arena here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The music of Tio is going throughout the arena. It is time for Tio to arrive.
And his opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 233 pounds, T.O.
The nightmare is here. Tio is ready for action here tonight on ICW, and it is about to get electric here in Pittsburgh. Can Tio continue his ways of winning like he's been doing throughout Trap House Wrestling and around the world? Or will Tio show every single person why he was on the sidelines here in ICW? Tio has felt like he has not been properly used. Tio has felt like he's been missing out on the big moments, on the big stuff ever since he lost his Trap House World Heavyweight Championship. And ever since then, Tio has been trying to string up some good luck. I mean, he's been trying to find luck other places just because ICW he hasn't had success. And he's been able to do that in Trap House Wrestling with Jose Cruz and those tag team championships. But tonight, can the Nightmare do what needs to be done? Or will Tio fall back into the line of catering and go back into the shadows? That is what Tio has to try to do, is get out of those shadows here tonight. Red Rocket ready for this matchup. So is Tio. The voting poll has closed. It is time for this matchup, and here we go. And Red Rocket walking out of the corner, showing respect, flipping at Tio, saying, come on. Oh my God, Tio! Oh Jesus! That's that cyclone cutter that Zach Storm hits. Or as he calls it, a Tio. Oh my goodness. Tio just put Red Rocket in a sleeper hold. And Tio has tapped out Red Rocket in quick fashion. Holy crap, what the hell was that?
Here is your winner, T.O.
What a shocking win by Tio. He just... I don't even know. Tio just took out Red Rocket without any hesitation. What the hell is Tio doing? Wait, what? Tio's going under the ring. Red Rocket is... Oh my God! Tio just threw a chair at Red Rocket. I understand his frustrations, but this is not the way to go about it. Tio, stop! Stop what you're doing. Oh my God! On the apron goes Red Rocket. Somebody get this man. Tio has become unhinged. Tio with a double super kick. Stop it, you crazy son of a bitch. What are you doing? Tio, no, oh my God. Into the barricade. Tio has lost his damn mind. Tio has come unglued. The Nightmare side of him has truly shown. But ladies and gentlemen, up next here on ICW, it is time for our co-main event, a non-title match, Mia versus Amaya. Well, it is co-main event time here on ICW episode 19, a match that has been requested for months on end by the two that are about to enter the ring. This woman makes her way back to the ring, officially signed to ICW, and not just coming over as a baddie. Mia Melissa Brown is... God damn, you about to blow the pyro budget. I thought we had pyro in this place, but this girl right here is trying to make sure she's known as a main star the way she blowing the pyro right now. It's not the 4th of July, but Mia's trying to show that she can pop out like it is. But the question is, will everything turn just like her last name tonight for her? And the result, will it turn brown? Or will Mia cash in on an opportunity and be the first woman to ever beat Amaya Jackson in any matchup? We are going to find out here tonight. Amaya being undefeated, never taking a pin or submission loss, and she tonight will have to figure out a way to beat the one who rules the Queen's division and wears the crown upon her head. The woman's music that just hit, the chuckle played. It is the conversation of the big three who has rested up and is now ready to fight after War Games. Probably still suffering some things, but still will fight. It's Amaya Jackson. Amaya Jackson, a name that is known throughout the world and the Queen's division, a name that some people do not like hearing. They say it's a very repetitive name, but when you do things that are very, very new for the world. I mean, honestly, you're gonna hear the name a lot, but these women are all ready to show why they are ready to show brand new things and rule the Queens division after Amaya. They are ready to show why they are ready to be, mind you, I can't believe I'm about to say this, the second ever Queens Crown Women's Champion. That is the first ever and still inaugural Queens Crown Women's Champion. She has held it since International Spectacular, and she has not let it go since night one's main event in that triple threat against Victoria and Nadia. And now she is ready to see if she can put another person down who has a dream match to face, the Hall of Famer in Amaya Jackson. Once a mouthpiece and a manager, now ready to take on all comers, and she tells Mia to come on. Oh, Mia looks to go for a boot, but Amaya blocks the body shot, and Amaya takes over. Boom! I guess that ambassador really wasn't just for her to show off her new merchandise or show things off like the new merchandise, that they are wearing over there. Good Lord, what a forearm and an elbow. I guess that really did have some MMA skills behind it, and she really was learning. Good Lord, Amaya just blocking a body shot, and as you can see, the back is still affected from War Games, from all the pain and suffering Amaya got put through inside of that cage. Oh, good Lord. And now Mia takes the upper hand with an uppercut. She's just a bit taller than Amaya, and look at that, goes with the momentum she has, and boom! A huge kick into the gut of the champion. This is a non-title match, remember, ladies and gentlemen. So if Mia wins, she could be the next #1 contender. And a kick right to the skull, and now kicks Amaya Jackson off of her, though. And Amaya needs to really get back into this fight, and now she does. Amaya's probably still having some wear and tear upon her body, still feeling some of the effects from War Games. And if you look at this, Amaya Jackson is fighting with some new martial arts background with these strikes. I mean, that ambassador really is helping. Oh my goodness. TL is definitely helping Amaya Jackson with her kicks, her ground and pound strikes, and definitely everything that she is using in this ring. And anyone that wants to face her needs to watch out. I mean, honestly, in my eyes, oh goodness gracious, Amaya Jackson picks up Mia, and Mia's going for the ride, and she gets slammed down to the mat. And in my eyes, I mean, honestly, the people that need to be watched out for are people like Victoria, Monet, Violet, and a kick out by Mia. Just kicking out. You gotta watch out for people like Violet, people like Victoria, Nadia, just the new up-and-comers. But hell, you have to also watch out for the big three. These are three women that will put anybody on notice, no matter what team has had that bond as special as they have had it, no matter what people have tried to actually stop the big three. This is why you have to watch out for Amaya Jackson. Look at how she just stopped the pin because she wasn't done with Mia. She's trying to send Mia and the whole Queens division a message, and Mia's getting that message right now from the Queens Crown Women's Champion. But Mia, as she got the message, is a quick learner, and it swings it right back at her face. Gravity is being sent back to Amaya Jackson with her message getting sent back to her. What a knee right to the skull of the champion. Mia might beat Amaya right here. Oh my goodness, Mia is going for it. Bow! Code breaker, running code breaker. Here's the cover. Wait, no, I thought she was going for a cover. I would have honestly went for a cover. Who the hell wouldn't? I mean, you just had the women's champion, the Queens Crown Women's Champion down, and that's why you need to take advantage, because it's time for a final cut on this matchup. But no, Amaya Jackson is now looking for a director's cut as well, and she is now finished, and she hits a first 48, still sporting the back, but flexing towards Mia. And you've got to wonder if Mia is ready for this kind of matchup, if she really was ready for this kind of big stage. Mia also has to worry about War Games, considering who she is facing. She cannot have any momentum shifts, and she might have just had one, getting hit with that final cut by Amaya Jackson. The direction Amaya wanted the match to go and went right where it should have been for her. Amaya with a huge win here tonight on ICW. And oh my God! Who the hell? Wait a minute! I know that hair color. Wait, is that? get taken out by the blueprint. Amber Gage is back and she is ready to fight. But speaking of people ready to fight, it's time for the main event. It's a triple threat. Mercer, Waspy, and a surprise opponent go at to see who faces Slim. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. The triple threat match to determine who faces Slim GK at Day of Reckoning. And here comes the first man.
180 pounds.
Wasp is ready to fuck somebody up. He's ready to break stuff. And honestly, I would not blame him. Wasp has been on a wrecking path. He has been on a personal demolition derby. He has been taking names left and right. He has been taking titles left and right. Whether it's a Mosh Pit Championship, whether it's breaking the spirit of somebody, Waspy has been taking names and marking them off of his hit list. He is ready to expand the hive and expand his hive into gold with championships behind it. But he has to get through two other competitors. One is the Collector, the man who is on a quest to make ICW his, who is on a quest to conquer all in ICW that go against his word, and Mercer Black. But we also have a surprise entrant in this matchup, a surprise superstar, a surprise wrestler, whatever the hell you want to call him. And tonight we see if he will be able to hang with Waspy and Mercer. Will you feel the sting tonight, or will the Catalyst make sure that everything blacks out as he makes his arrival to the ring? Ignorant? Yes. Destined for greatness? Absolutely. A phenomenal in-ring talent without a shadow of a doubt.
First, from London, England, weighing in at 222 pounds, Mercer!
And I can't believe I'm about to say this, but tonight marks the first main event match in Mercer's ICW career. Same for Waspy. Can you imagine two men who wrestle like freaking machines are having their first ICW main event, and it's on a regular episode? This is just where their starts begin. And let's be honest, this main event for them is gonna catapult them to more main events. I mean, you've seen what Mercer can do. He's been collecting belts left, right, and center in JPG, DWF, AAW. No matter where Mercer goes, he is ready to conquer all. The quest that Mercer Black has, that he is on, is one that I have not seen in quite some time. The destruction this man brings behind him, the warpath, the conquest that Mercer has, that he is ready for. He has put Axel Rocker in the past. Axel could not bring himself to do what Mercer was going to think that he would, so Mercer is moving on. Mercer with a defiant victory, a convincing one at Sin City, and he beat Axel. But the question is, who joins these two? He's back! The Billboard billionaire, now known as his persona in Trap House Wrestling, has brought it back to ICW. It's the one, the only, the styling and profiling Nature King. Gio is back, and he's ready to play his hand, as he likes to say, being undefeated in Trap House Wrestling. Nature always wins. Can he tonight defeat two of the greatest to ever do it and solidify himself in history and go back into the ICW pay-per-view main event scene, especially against a man who beat his brother and a man he's never fought? Here we go. Waspy is going right after Mercer. Their history does not even end. The story between those two isn't over. The fire's already ignited between those two, and King Gio goes right after the Catalyst, the Collector, Mercer Black, who, mind you, King Gio needs to watch out for. He has never been in the ring with Waspy nor Mercer. These are two men that are dead for. Oh my God, what a kick right to the gut. This is how you kick off a main event. But oh my God, King Gio, speaking of kicks, just got kicked in the skull. DDT from Waspy. All three men are going to show themselves here tonight. Roll up pin on Waspy, but no, Mercer breaks it up. And now Mercer, the Catalyst, gets flipped over by Waspy. Like I said, not a lick of bad blood has stopped dripping between the two men known as Waspy and Mercer, as King Gio was now just getting to be added as a part in their chapter, in their story, in their very hated story for one another. These two have had fire and brimstone come out of their bodies the way they've spoken about each other, the hate they have for each other, the fire that has brewed out of the freaking soul of Waspy and that Mercer has brought out of him is impeccable. And oh, and that impeccable springboard enziguri right from the Catalyst. And now King Gio stops Mercer's momentum, not appreciating what happened. A knee to the skull, inverted Frankensteiner. Waspy with an elbow, sending King Gio right back down to the mat. And now here comes Waspy though, unloading. King Gio with a knee, King Gio with more knees, chops, and here comes the Nature King, sending down the badass in Waspy. But now here comes the Catalyst, sending down King Gio. He's gonna send him down right with a knee. All three men have had great chemistry in this match, but chemistry can only be so great until the winner finds his chemistry in getting a 3 count. And now all went for a huge leg drop, only connected at the last part. And remember, it's a triple threat match. No disqualification, and now a kick out. Went for a chair shot, missed it. Waspy caught him and the chair before it could happen, but slammed King Gio's body on the chair. And now a punch right to the stomach. Oh my God, a scissors kick. Oh, beautiful! Scissors kick to Waspy, busting him open, but Mercer hits that dual roundhouse kick. Oh my God, that was almost a 3. That was OZ. No, that's all nothing but boots. Everybody just used boots. That's exactly what happened. Main event boots. But seriously, with all jokes aside, that was an incredible sequence and an uppercut from Waspy. These three are having some of the best chemistry for a first-time ever match that I've ever seen. King Gio, Waspy, and the Catalyst Mercer are going at it like they've known each other since the sandbox, like they've been on the proving grounds with one another. A beautiful reversal. Mercer has a Singapore cane, and he hits Waspy in the head with it. And now, right to the back, goes for it again, misses, and now here comes Waspy going right after the Catalyst Mercer. Oh, he jukes him out, hits a beautiful DDT. Waspy has to make sure that he can continue this ruthless style that has gotten him so many championships and so much success as of recent, which got him a AAW contract by pinning the Kingpin, Cash Out Money Mike, aka the owner of ICW. That has to have more fuel than anything I've ever seen to get put in a 3-headed dragon to win all that gold. And kendo stick thrown at the skull of Mercer, Singapore cane, whatever you want to call it. And now look at this. Oh no, wait a minute. Throws Waspy. The strength of King Gio has never been something to question, nor has it been for Waspy once he hits that F5. And Waspy is being fueled off the blood of his own freaking skull. He's bleeding, and now goes for a forearm, hits a suicide dive instead. And Mercer taunting. Was that some kung fu? What the hell was that? That's probably one of Mercer's many backgrounds of striking abilities with Kung Fu mixed martial arts. Everything he has in another Singapore can has been brought into this matchup, but a scissors kick has been brought right back and has been reloaded. It has rewinded. Oh, and wait a minute. Oh, and a reversal. I thought King Gio was going for a big move. That's why the breath got taken out of my body. Mercer goes for a kick. Oh my God, both men going for a kick. Oh, Mercer is fighting everybody off on all cylinders. The catalyst is showing why he is a part of the fall. Why he has had the success he has had. Mercer is watching on. Oh, and King Gio tries to take out Waspy. Mercer isn't having any of it. He doesn't want him in the picture. Oh my God, what a kick! King Gio got his skull kicked out, but Waspy breaking up the pin right away. I knew King Gio could have kicked out a third one. Oh, and what a spinning knee, a discord knee. And now Mercer is ready to end this matchup. He's ready to end it all. Oh my God, Mercer just got his head kicked off. Wait a minute, it's Axel Rocker. Axel Rocker is getting in the way of Mercer getting a world title opportunity. Axel is clearly not done after Sin City. Axel has lost twice to Mercer and he just cannot take it. Maybe Mercer really has gotten to Axel. He's interrupting a scheduled main event. He's taking out the catalyst from the top of the rock. Mercer is getting beaten down by the rock star. King Gio back into the ring. Oh my God, pop him! He blocked him in the air like some damn popcorn. Lays him down with an F5 right in the middle of the ring. Waspy's going to face Slim. Here's the cover. 2 and a kick out. What a hellacious main event. This, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call OZ. No, this is what we call OZ. This is OC. That's what they are being. They're being OC. You don't have 5-star matches in ICW. You have OC matches. That's what you have. Because that's what these two are bringing to the table. Nothing but incredible OZness. Because let me tell you something. Waspy is ready to end this matchup. And King Gio, he says, nah. Will nature always win, or will the sting of the wasp be affected throughout the world tonight? Will he put the venom and inject it inside of this matchup? Or will King Gio be able to fight back and get a win? And now look at this. King Gio, beautiful gut wrench into a overhead belly to belly, and he was looking to set up for that King's Hammer, but no, a suicide dive again, this time to the front of Waspy. That King's Hammer, we see how destructive it is. It's taking out men like Sean Alexander and so many others. Can Waspy get back into the fight here? Waspy now gets punched right in the skull, and King Gio, that's exactly what I was talking about. King's Hammer to Waspy. King's Hammer from the Nature King. He's going for a rebound, a second one. He hits a second one. And wait a minute, Waspy though, he caught him. He was playing possum after 2 King's Hammers. Rolls him up, kick out by the Nature King. Oh my God, what a match. And now a Thez prep from Waspy. King Gio is being assaulted all over his face right now by Waspy with nothing but punches, and assaulting him with nothing but strikes like forearms, kicks, and punches. And now he hits him with a beautiful takedown. An MMA-like takedown, like it's UFC, like he's about to get OZ and take him out. He's about to do everything in his power, and here comes Waspy rocking that damn fake guitar. Who gave him this? Who gave him that guitar? Oh, and a kick in the gut. Kicks him in the leg now. Basement drop kick. All King Gio has to do is get one more big move, but he has to make sure Waspy isn't playing possum. Goes for a huge punch, and huge strikes is what King Gio can hit, but Waspy can hit him back just as hard. Waspy now has King Gio and a huge, palpable Russian leg sweep into another ground and pound by Waspy. Oh, Mercer is gone. We are hearing that Axel Rocker and Mercer are fighting in the back right now. Axel Rocker took Mercer out of this match. This is as pretty much a one-on-one match. It's still a triple threat, but it seems like a one-on-one. Pop-up neck breaker. Waspy is looking to inject the venom and go move on to Day of Reckoning. He just has to hit one big F5 Samoan drop from Waspy. Can Waspy say GFY and make sure that he does, and make sure that he goes to Day of Reckoning? Can he make sure that King Gio does not get anywhere close to that World Heavyweight Championship? Oh, and a stomp by Waspy, who has stomped King Geo now, and he stomped his head in with a curb stomp! Curb stomp from Waspy! Can he get it? Waspy now sets up the Nature King. Oh, no, no, no. He has him up on his shoulders. F5 from Waspy, who says, you dumb son of a bitch. Wait a minute. Oh, King Geo, he played Waspy's card. He played Waspy's own card against him too. But this roll-up pin worked. King Geo got the 3. I guess it is true what they say. Nature always wins. King Geo is going to face Slim GK for the first time at Day of Reckoning for the Grand Trophy World Heavyweight Championship of the world. It's going to be made official, and there's the graphic on your screen. It's the Nature King Geo versus the Jester, the Grand Trophy World Heavyweight Champion, Slim GK, for the title. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to ICW.